Hey guys, Sri Lanka Sammi in Cebu joining you poolside today. I decided to come out and enjoy the last sunny day before we get this low pressure system that supposedly is going to bring lots of cloud for the next 3 or 4 days, which happens to be on a weekend, which is my days off. So I got a couple hours off, so I thought I'd come downstairs and enjoy the pool all to myself. So I live in Tower C, which is that one right there. I live on the other side, so my condo is on the corner. So where you see these ones right here on the opposite side, I'm looking that way. So you see that edge building right there, that's the Savoy Hotel. So I'm looking that way towards the ocean. This is Tower B, that's Tower A over there, and then those are the 4 towers of 8 Newton. So I'm here at 1 Pacific Residence. Oh, it's so hot here. The floor is so hot. I have to be careful. Oh, ow, 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 ow. So I'm gonna jump in the pool and cool off. It is such a beautiful day. Just look how beautiful it is. So we're gonna talk about food today. We're gonna talk about what it is about people's food preferences that cause them stress when they are thinking about retiring. How's that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. There we go. So join me, why don't you? And let's talk about food when you're retiring right after this. Hey, I'm Sri Lanka Sammi. Let's talk about life after 50. Real talk, no BS. How I went from Canada via South Korea to now chasing my forever home in Southeast Asia. Join me for this next chapter. Oh, so guys, we are enjoying a day by the pool. Get that vitamin D. One of the things that I wanted to say to you guys is thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want. I don't want to do tourism stuff. I don't want to go to hotels and restaurants and do reviews. I want to talk to you about my daily life. I'm a Canadian Sri Lankan. I work online in Korea. So I earn money in Korea and I import it here to wherever I happen to be. I'm invested in Sri Lanka. I'm single. I have no kids, no family. I have my parents, but they're taken care of. I don't have to worry about them. I'm financially independent. I'm invested in Sri Lanka in stocks, in gold, and in term deposits. My portfolio is insanely doing well. 13, 14 months now, and my dividend stock portfolio is 112% profit. It's just insane how much profit that is. My gold is up 24%, and my term deposits are 2 years, paid out once a year, and they're 10.75%. So that's how I'm investing for the short term. And then in 2 years when I retire and I get my pension, I'm cashing all those out and then putting it into a 5-year term deposit that pays me once a year so that I will have a yearly income. And then I'll take that money and then put it into short-term term deposits, so at least it earns 6%, 7%, as opposed to the savings account, which only earns 2 or 3%. Every little penny counts towards your retirement, because you got to factor in inflation, you got to factor in cost of living, and then eventually I'll get my inheritance in 20 or 30 years. Knock on wood. I mean, my parents are in their 80s. My mom will live to another 20, 25 years at least. So, because she will sell the house and use that to fund her retirement after my dad passes away. He'll pass away in the next 10, 15 years, and then she'll live another few years. I'm not being morbid, I'm just being realistic. You need to be realistic in your retirement planning. You need to know what is coming, when is it coming. I'm not relying on my inheritance. It's just I know it's there. I know it's there because it's a fact. My parents will pass away one day. I'm giving it the long end, 105 years. So there's still 25 years left for my mom. And that's perfect for me because that's when I plan to return to Sri Lanka, get into a retirement home where there's a nurse and a doctor and can take care of me for the rest of my life, which would be at that point another 25 years as well, because I'll be 80. So I'm working out. I'm going to the gym. I just finished at the gym earlier today. I'm going to move from my current gym to this one, and I'm going to get my personal trainer to either come once a week or build a program for me so that I can work out. But I digress from what we were going to talk about, which was food. And, well, I guess it's part of it. You know, when you retire, let me cool off. When you retire, everyone always talks about, oh, you know, where am I going to live? How much is it going to cost? Whatever. And then when you get here, I'll use my friend Tim as an example. He does not like Filipino food. He doesn't enjoy it. When he doesn't like Thai food, he only likes Western style food. He likes, like any Southern American, he likes that Tex-Mex tortillas and beef with cheese. So he's eating processed flour, he's eating processed cheese, and he's eating beef. Not a lot of vegetables. His wife tries to cook him. His wife is a Filipina. His wife tries to cook him, but you know, he likes fried chicken. So they constantly, because he has access to money, because he's retired military, he spends a lot on takeout, Jollibee and things like that. So his diet is not the best. That goes towards your health. So when you come here, or when you go on retirement exploration trips, like which I've been recommending, when you think about retirement, think about where it is that you want to go. And not only look at, where you want to retire and then explore that area. I've said this. Go on a short vacation, then go on a short vacation to 10 different places, like your 1 week vacation, right? So you can get a lay of the land. Then from those 10 places, whittle it down to 5 or 4 places, and then spend 6 months in each place or a longer term in each place so that you can get a feel for what it is like to live there, which is what I'm doing right now. And then when you finally whittle it down to 1 or 2 places, spend a year or 2 before you commit to a visa. Okay? Now, I've explained a lot about, finding a place. I've explained a little bit about visas, about money, about internet, about phones, the health insurance. I've talked a little bit about it. I'm going to get into it a little bit later in another vlog. But the main thing is our comfort. So number 1 is shelter, which includes clothing, heating, electricity, internet, all the things that you need in your house. That's number 1. Number 2 is your health. That's a personal thing, right? So whether that's diet, exercise, social, whatever it is, mental, physical, spiritual health. But somewhere in there is the food. And other than physical intimacy, and to some people spiritual, food is one of the most important things that gives us joy in life. I know for me, food is one of the most enjoyable things I have in my life right now. Right? Because for me, socializing is good, but it's not the most important thing that I have. I can live without socializing. I'm appreciating the social aspect I have right now here in Cebu, because I have I've socialized more in the month that I've been here than I have in the 4 years I did in Sri Lanka combined, because it's every day. Every day I'm going out and enjoying the people I'm meeting, the people I'm seeing. I'm actively communicating with humans other than my family and the workers in my house. And the once a week when I go out shopping for the workers who I speak to. So I'm actually engaging with human beings who I can have conversations with. I'm networking with foreigners. I'm meeting locals. I went on a date. Yeah. Wasn't interested. She's a very beautiful girl, but too young, and I prefer a woman with intelligence. No, sorry, I prefer a woman of equal intelligence, and I'm kind of smart. So I think because of her age, she was very young. And I'll talk about socializing and relationships a little bit later, but I can't date a woman close to my age. It's just not attractive to me. I've been spoiled. I have been spoiled rotten living in Korea and looking. Hey guys, Sri Lankan Sammi here. Thank you for watching the video. If you like what you're seeing, please think about subscribing and liking. Also, to help the channel get out in front of other people just like you, if you could comment, that will help the algorithm get it out there. And hit that bell icon so that you know when the next video is dropping. I truly appreciate that. If you want to sponsor me, scan the QR code right here, or click the link down below, buy me a coconut. Or if you are interested in life coaching, I offer that right here. Scan this QR code or click the link down below. I'm Sri Lankan Sammi, retire in Southeast Asia. We'll see you all on the other side. Hey guys, so sorry about that. The phone overheats, not the phone, the camera overheats when it's in the sun, so I moved to the shade. I jumped in the pool earlier and I landed on my foot on one of the steps. It's invisible underwater and I really hurt my foot. The side of my foot, there's a bump there now. Jeez. Oh, that's gonna hurt for days now. Well, luckily the weather is going to be a little bit on the cloudy, cool side. Potential rain with the low pressure system coming in over the next couple of days. So, but I'm gonna go out this weekend with friends. Anyway, oh, people are coming in. So, anyway, what I wanted to say was, when you come and you explore the place you want to live in, food is a big part of it. As I said, I love food, and you need to be open. You need to be accepting. You can't say, oh no, I won't do it. Now, your dietary restrictions, like me, I'm low salt. I don't mind spices. So for me, spice is okay. I don't mind. But if you're not used to it, you have to get used to it. And when I was in Korea, I got used to the food. I mean, it was the first time I'd been outside of Canada for such a long time, you know, and you start to not miss the things, right? Like, for example, Burger King and McDonald's are not the same here as they are in North America. The foods in North America have much more sugar. Spaghetti here is not the same as what it is in North America. Here it's sweet. So you have to be careful what you order. Even when you go to the store, you cannot buy Filipino-style pasta sauce because it's sweet. That's the way they eat it. You have to get used to heavily salted foods because the pork is really salty. And that's why I don't eat pork here. I eat chicken and beef. You have to avoid falling into the trap of sticking to the safe foods. You know, when I was in Korea, I had a whole bunch of not a whole bunch. I knew people who only ate like Subway or McDonald's or KFC or, you know, whatever the fast food was, or they went shopping exclusively in the foreigner section, buying those things. Food is going to be a big issue for you if and when you travel. So I'm going to suggest, before you go on vacation, to go to your local, like say you're in Canada, go to the Filipino town and eat Filipino food. Get used to it. Understand what the Filipino food is. I'm gonna wrap it up because the kids are yelling their heads off here. I don't know if you could hear that. I don't know if you want to hear that, but we're gonna wrap it up a little bit early here today because I don't know if you want to hear that. But I have a funny story to tell you guys about Lady Sarah, so you have to stay tuned for that, because next time I'm gonna talk about Lady Sarah and I's relationship. We are very close friends, but she is at that age where she wants to get married, and we have been friends for 10 years and we've traveled for the last 4 years together, and she has matured and learned, because I treat her like a best friend, but also like, you know, I show her what a man does to a girl in a not romantic, I don't want to say romantic because we're platonic, how a man treats a woman. And she says, like, I want you to meet the guy, but you're probably not going to like him because he doesn't treat me as nice as you do. He treats me nice, but not as much as you do. But so I tell her that her desire to be married and have kids is clouding her judgment and her perspective. And she goes, yeah, I know. So she wants me to meet him. She wants me to talk to him. And she said, if you say no, I will take that into consideration. And I said, yeah, you don't want to ask me. Now, I'm never going to say no to her. If he's a good guy, I'll say yes, because her happiness is most important to me. But we're going to talk about that in the next video because it's a really cool story. A lot of people have asked about Lady Sarah and I kind of keep it private because she doesn't really want her information public, but because this is a new channel and Koreans aren't watching this. My old channel, there was a lot of people that she knew or knew her or knew me, so she didn't want her information public because Korean society is very judgmental, so she didn't want that, and I understand and respected it. So if you look at my old channel, you barely see her. She's in the background, but in the new channel, when she was here last time, she was all over it. But join me for that, why don't you, on the next one. We're gonna do a condo tour tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. I am switching from Sundays to Saturdays. So Sunday mornings, Filipino time, I'm moving to Saturday mornings, Filipino time, which means it'll be Friday night in New York and Friday evening in LA. So East and West Coast. So my friends in Central US, that will be starting at about 7 or 8 p.m. Between 7 and 10 p.m. on Friday nights, starting this weekend. All right, so join me for that. And we'll see you all on the other side. Remember, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Be good to each other. Let's support each other in the comments. I don't agree with everything everyone says, and I don't have to. But I will support your opinion. I will never tell you you're wrong. I'm just saying, well, I don't agree with you. But please, I'm happy that you are happy. And that's the most important thing. So be supportive of each other. Be helpful. Don't be a troll, because we only have a short time on this planet. And remember, we're not strangers. We're just friends who haven't met yet. I'm Sri Lankan Sammi. Sammi in Cebu. We'll see you all on